The anti-Israel and pro-Palestinian protests occurring on U.S. college campuses may be just a symptom of rising anti-Semitic instruction in university classrooms. So where are these ideas originating? Who's behind them? Who's funding the protests and anti-Israel curriculum? Well, joining us is Dr. Rachel Ehrenfeld. She's author of the book, The Soros Agenda. She's also the founder and president of the American Center for Democracy and the Economic Warfare Institute. Dr. Ehrenfeld, it's good to talk with you again. So this is quite disturbing. American college students shouting from the river to the sea, many unaware that that means the eradication of the state of Israel. You've written extensively about George Soros and his funding, also Arab funding. Tell us about that.
Well, George Soros has been funding for decades, directly and indirectly, quite a bit of money through the Tides Foundation in San Francisco, but not only there, directly and indirectly, left organizations and pro-Palestinian organizations, pro-Hamas organizations, even affiliated with Hamas, the Palestinian Islamic Jihad, the PIJ, the PFLP, other Palestinian terrorist organizations, which are actually designated as such by the United States, not only by Israel. And he has been doing it for a long time, claiming that he's doing it because these are NGOs and they are for free speech and they are for human rights. But he's really not being called out, and this is something that the IRS should not allow. When a spokesperson of Soros was asked, well, why are you doing this? They said, well, we are giving out so much money that we don't know where it ends. Well, they should know where it ends, and they should have known it since then. Moreover, after October 7, the Soros organization, through Tides and also directly, have been funding groups that organizing the demonstrations now. He has been funding Rashida Tlaib, actually is an honorary graduate of Soros grants. He has been funding anti-Israeli, anti-Jewish state. He doesn't believe and he opposes the idea of Israeli Jewish state. Since he doesn't believe in sovereignty, he thinks that sovereignty is an archaic notion. He wants open borders. Then, you know, why do you need, what do you mean Jewish state? Nationality is bad. Nationality, according to him, is very bad. There is an organization in San Francisco that he funds, which actually works with high schools throughout the country, not only funding and calling for the demonstrations, but also having instructions, giving instructions to high school students what to chant and what to yell during the demonstration and what would be their talking points in order to counter anybody who criticizes Hamas.
Wasn't that Balboa High School in San Francisco where the kids had the demonstration?
Yeah, but it's not only one school. The organization he works with actually funds and distribute material to all high schools that they can reach. So this is a big operation.
You've done research on this, funding from Qatar, from other Arab countries. In the past 35 to 36 years, the U.S. Department of Education reports nearly $11 billion have been sent to universities by Arab countries, people, institutions. So what other countries should we have concern about?
Actually, $11 billion is a very low figure. There has been much more. Initially, before 9/11, there was a lot of money coming from Saudi Arabia. Major universities received money, millions and millions of dollars from them. And so they changed first. This was given supposedly for Middle Eastern departments. So they changed there and they brought in Palestinians, radical Muslims, Muslim Brotherhood, in order to change the curriculum. The professor who was teaching the subject was really tilting the whole history or addressing it from his point of view and falsifying actually history. Qatar, however, that works very closely. It's really a stronghold of the Muslim Brotherhood, and it works very closely, despite the fact that Muslim Brotherhood are Sunni. It works very closely with Iran, who also, the Shiite Iran, who wants to also conquer the world and impose its radical Shiite version of Islam on everybody, and if not, they will kill them.
So more of this is coming now from Qatar than Saudi Arabia, and we understand that money has gone actually to the Biden Center at the University of Delaware. How concerning is that?
Well, why is it more concerning than money that went to Penn? I mean, the Chinese also gave money to Penn. I mean, American universities have been feeding on this for a very long time, and many of them have branches in Qatar. Now, Soros himself has Soros University. He opened his, he declared this, and he gave actually $1 billion a few years ago to fund this. This was the initial funding, and it includes many universities. For example, Birzeit University, which is a stronghold of Hamas.
It's this alignment of left with radical Islam. So what do we do to change the prevailing anti-Israel, anti-Semitic attitudes on U.S. college campuses?
Alumni of these universities should stop giving money, period. I think that everybody actually who doesn't like where this is going, and they shouldn't, should pledge money to not to their alma mater, because their alma maters have left them, and they betrayed the whole American way of life, American values, American Constitution, American education too.
Okay, Dr. Rachel Ehrenfeld, thank you for joining us. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Read the Soros agenda.